Mito-Chon begins within me, within you, within all of us. This video is about my experience with Mito-Chon, a strength, performance, endurance, and recovery drink. Speaking personally, when I first took Mito-Chon a few years ago, it didn't have a name, nor was it marketed. I learned about it through a friend in Switzerland and wanted to try it. He had 200 bottles made and gave them to me when I was in Vienna. After taking only 2 bottles, I knew it was good. I had to know more. I had to know everything. What I learned is that the ingredients and process used are linked directly to the mitochondria in all our bodies, where all the real energy is created. Maybe I was dozing in high school biology class. Maybe you were too, because the word mitochondria meant little to me. So I picked up a copy of Power, Sex, Suicide, Mitochondria, and the Meaning of Life by Nick Lane. I learned the mitochondria is actually the powerhouse of life. Tiny power generators, usually hundreds or thousands of them in a single cell, where they use oxygen to burn up food and produce virtually all the energy we need to live. The more mitochondria we have, the more energy our body produces in the muscle tissue, which is filled with mitochondria. Only muscles can burn fat, so the more muscle you have, the more fat you burn. That's one of the reasons why active individuals and athletes tend to be leaner. So we should all strive to improve our mitochondrial energy production to become leaner and more energetic and have less disease and possibly live longer. I was sold on that. What if there was a product available that could harness the power of the mitochondria to produce and release more real energy, along with the added benefits of strength, performance, endurance, and recovery for anyone who needs it? Well, I'm here to tell you that there is one such product, and it's coming out soon. Who wouldn't want to take such a product ASAP? I thought about it, and I named our product Mito-Chon, the energy within. As I mentioned, the mitochondria is within all human beings. Mito-Chon will harness the power in the mitochondria's engines to create and release more real energy when we need it, by providing the mitochondria with additional natural fuel in a proprietary way that maximizes the mitochondrial energy creation of ATP. That's adenosine triphosphate. ATP is the energy created in the subcellular mitochondria, where the hydrogen ions break down the foods we eat into simpler molecules such as carbs, proteins, and fat. No existing energy drink or sports supplement can make these claims or use our proprietary advanced transport technology and solubilization process that maximizes the energy force within us and delivers so many other added benefits. There's actually no other product on the planet that stands on the same level. Mito-Chon is a disruptive product, and it represents our movement to deal with the underlying issue of defining what real energy is, where it comes from, and how our bodies create natural energy. Real energy, in the science sense of the word, doesn't come from so-called energy drinks, as they are mainly stimulants, masquerading under a perceived health halo of claims. Mito-Chon is about doing things differently, by truly bringing together a fan base of active people and athletes to help us launch this truly great product. This video reaches out to those who value the experience of performing at their highest level possible naturally without doping. We need your help so that together we can get this message out of Mighty Mito-Chon. We get it out through our social media and sports connections before we launch our Indiegogo crowdfunding campaign. If you're anyone you know can help us, we want to hear from you, so please contact us so we can make arrangements for you to receive some of the first samples of Mito-Chon in a unique 250 milliliter bottle. Our contact information follows my November 2012 video of my experience with Mito-Chon and begins now.
Mito-Chon.
This is an energy drink, right?
No, not an energy drink.
Mito-Chon something else.
It classifies as a dietary supplement, but what it is, we have 6 major substrates or ingredients that go through the body using the body's natural electron transport chain to go to the mitochondria. Mitochondria
is the
cells.
It's the furnace of the cell.
It's the furnace, that's right. There are millions of little mitochondria in the cells. And when you can generate the kind of energy that you need, it's there for you when you're working out, or whether you're breathing, or whether you're doing a video like this. Anything that takes energy, including thinking, your heart, You have more mitochondria in your heart than you have anywhere else, and then your brain, and then your muscles. So it's not just about muscles. So that's what it really is. And it's the energy within us. We just found a way to be able to do this. We've developed in Switzerland. None of the ingredients or substrates are on the banned substance list for the United States Anti-Doping Agency, which was founded by the Olympic Committee.
That'd be great.
Yeah, and it's all clean. And what you find is you'll have more strength, more performance, more endurance. But the key thing is the recovery is amazing.
That's my big problem.
Yeah, I'm never tired.
Yeah.
You can swim for 2 hours.
That's what amazes me about you.
No, but I only started taking this for 2 months.
No, but even before, that was mind over matter before.
I had the energy I didn't know I had. I really didn't know.
Yeah, but it had to be some mind over matter. I mean,
it was.
You had to push a little bit.
I had to overcome a lot of adversity, and I felt if I didn't do that.
Let me ask you a question. When you work out, the next day, if you're not sore, you should be a little sore, right?
You should be a little sore. And
right.
Usually, and all through up until May of this year, when I first took samples of Mito-Chon, so named Mito-Chon, in Vienna, I was doing almost 1,200-pound leg presses, more than I did today. And the next day I wasn't sore, or the next day, and I had an airplane flight going back from Vienna to Houston, and I still wasn't sore. See, we can't claim anything. It doesn't cure anything. It doesn't do anything. What it does, though, I found that it helps you focus as well. So you're not going to get this kind of a rush. If you're going to go get a rush like that, this is not for you. But after about a week, you'll know something is going on. You're a little more settled. And what happens is, when you're swimming and you're at the 50th lap, the 60th lap, and you say, I don't feel like I want to go, you can go a little deeper. And you won't know why. Now, it's important that you eat right, okay? Nothing is a miracle. You need to be able to eat right, eat healthy, learn about that. The U.S. Anti-Doping Agency will tell you good food, good nutrition, good rest. These things come naturally. You take these things together, you take Mito-Chon with you. Mito-Chon does this. It gives you the fuel. It gives you more fuel when you need it. It's there, and not just for your muscles. A long-distance bike rider can ride a marathon, can run a marathon, and you still have to put the carbs in. You have to put the right protein in. So we're giving you something that will enhance what you're taking as well. Now, the point is, it's all natural. Everybody claims it about energy drinks, but how does the energy get into our bodies? How does it go through the system?
It usually spins a gland, like the adrenals or the pancreas. It'll make a juice, and that will give you the energy. But what happens, the gland gets tired, right, and eventually, whether it's steroids or whatever, the body runs out of juice. It can't juice anymore, and right, you expend the gland.
The idea is not to mask it. Anyone you can mask. I can get very big muscles getting on testosterone and HGH. I can get large muscles, but you're giving something up in the process. I don't want to give anything up. I want the energy that I have within me to be maximized. Okay, so if I give it some more fuel, and that fuel are natural ingredients that go through the body's electron transport.
Naturally occurring for food.
Exactly. I mean, Peter Mitchell, who won the Nobel Prize in 1967 for discovering ATP. ATP is a cyanidine triphosphate. It's the ATP that our body needs to create the energy. How do we get that energy from one point to another? We take 5 or 6 different substrates or ingredients, and they're moving down just like a train full of fuel. And when it gets to the mitochondria, the little pistons that go in back and forth, and then energy is created. It doesn't last forever, so you have to keep putting it in. But the point is, you'll have the energy to burn.
So that would be a major miracle for guys like me, who are like, I'm on the edge of getting in shape.
Yes.
I'm just on the edge.
Well, yeah, but the thing is,
I can't push myself past that point because I'm afraid I'll hurt myself, or, I mean, there are limits to what I can do if I don't feel it. I got to stop. I got to stop when there's pain, right?
Right. I mean, pain from an injury is one thing. Pain, if you're a cyclist and you're a competitive cyclist, they learn how to overcome pain. Right. But the problem with this, and I'm not a doctor, the problem with this is when you're overcoming that pain to a point that you may be damaging yourself.
It scares me.
Then you cannot recover. So then it starts eating from the mitochondria, then it goes into the cells, and free radicals go
And you
crazy.
can injure a joint, disrupt muscle, and set yourself back 6 months to a year. And a minute at over age of 65 or 66, if you have to lay off for 6 months, man,
it's hard to do.
It's very hard to do.
Yeah, I've because of a slight arthritis in my left shoulder. I can't compete anymore. I can't do a double bicep. And I was told, well, listen, do it. We can operate on you. You'd be off for 6 months. 6 months doesn't see 6 years for me. So I just work around. But I actually welcome the pain. At least I know I'm still alive.
So we have to learn how to do all this stuff and keep ourselves from getting injured.
Yes.
Very important.
And there are no shortcuts either. I mean, when you get in the pool at the gym and you swim 20 laps and you're going to stop at 15, at least you did 15. But the point is, you do 20, you feel better about it. You know, when you're through, people say, oh, I feel good about leaving the gym. I feel bad about leaving the gym. They have to throw me out.
I know.
But sometimes, but see, more is not always better. Sometimes less is better.
You have to know where to stop.
Yeah, the intensity. We're training with Dr. Bellamy, a friend of mine who's a chiropractor. Yeah. He took Mito-Chon along with myself. It wasn't called that. We both took it for 60 days. Okay? And without fail, we both increased our, the deadlifts. He just called me today. We did 460 pounds on 3 times on a deadlift. 460 pounds. This guy's 5'6" and 60 years old. Okay? I can do 355 pounds, maybe 1 rep. Okay? So, is it about the weight? In a way, yes. Is it about the form? Better.
Well,
this is about endurance. And I am blessed, pardon the camera, but I'm really blessed to have this opportunity because of my age and because of my health, I was given this opportunity to be able to bring this product to the world. I want to take a quote energy drink in that sense. It's just stimulants, it gets you kind of a crazy feeling. I don't like that feeling. I usually get stronger as I go deeper in my workouts, and you'll find if you talk to someone like Emmett Smith, who's a phenomenal running back and also Dancing with the Stars, that, like any good running back, you get stronger as the game goes on. You get into the 4th quarter, you can really do more. So I know when I take our endurance drink, Mito-Chon, it gives I'm deeper into my workouts. Go a little deeper, a little more focused, get a little more out of it. The idea is not to throw the weight on it.
Yeah, well, I find that when I'm at the end of my 2-hour swim, it's the last 30 minutes.
And you should eat 30 minutes beforehand.
But I mean, my last 30 minutes that I work out,
Yeah, I beg your pardon?
So my last 30 minutes that I work out, I really feel the energy. I feel stronger. The beginning is...
That's right.
When I get to the end...
It's a lot of it is mental, but you have to be really... And your energy has to get in you in the way you really need it to focus on it.
It feels like something happens to the muscles.
This is a mental game. Muscles and lifting heavy is a mental game. First, you have to overcome the weight. You have to believe you can do it. And you have to have the strength. And the strength doesn't come from just throwing light weight around or even throwing heavy weight. It's throwing the right weight, the weight that you can handle. I mean, you're 260, 265, and I'm 200, and you're bigger than me. You're 6'4", 6'5", and I'm like 5'10". And it takes more energy for me to overcome the weight because, well, I'm a little bit older and I have to work around my injuries, but I'd rather work around them than not have the injury. Pain is okay. Good to have pain.
Pain is good.
Yeah, pain is good as long as it's not pain like you have a broken arm or something, okay?
Yeah, right.
You can learn how to overcome it. But where the damage is done, with anybody that's lifting is afterwards, they don't have the right food. You've got to get some good protein in you afterwards. Protein drinks are good. I mean, solid food is better. All you have to do for anyone that really cares about anything is go to the United States Anti-Doping Agency and see what they say about eating like stimulants and energy drinks and all this other stuff, and supplements, and learn. I mean, it's right there for you. A lot of people are just lazy. There's no fix. This didn't come easy. And I started 1999, October 16th, when I joined this gym. Started a long time ago.
Well, that's what this whole series. That's what this whole series of videos is about. To show people what hard work is, what it's going to take.
When you have adversities in life and you're trying to make some changes in your life, you have to first look at yourself. Look within yourself. It's ironic that I'm kind of blessed to have this natural health, and then I have the ingredients, and now because of this, I had this opportunity to bring on this phenomenal product, which we'll talk about doing these videos.
But it's what I call personal drive. You have this. I watch it all the time. I still to this day don't know where you get the drive from.
I think we're just. I don't mean to make this sound anything but what it is, but I'm a little bit blessed that I have good health, and my attitude has always been positive. I mean, I faced lots of adversities. You know some of them. It wasn't, nothing is ever easy. And it's easy to give up. It's easy to give up. And I think there's probably more people in psychiatric wards because they never wanted to try.
I'll be sitting home. I'll be sitting home and I say, I wonder what Ben's doing today. I better get to the gym because I don't want Ben to get too far ahead of me. That's the truth, Ben.
That's good.
That's the truth,
good, Johnny. But
yeah.
We're only competing against ourselves in the weight.
I know.
Like Arnold said, or it was Arnold said, there's only one Arnold, Schwarzenegger. He said, you know, the weights are the truth. The weights are your friend. They'll never let you down. 200 pounds is always 200 pounds. You know? And that's what you want to overcome. You want to overcome the weight. You can overcome the weight. You'll overcome a lot of stuff mentally. You stand in front of that, look at those little girls at 100 pounds, 103, 100 pounds or so, lifting close to 200 pounds over their head. It's amazing. We see this in the Olympics, you wonder how they can do it. And they're doing it like 3 minutes in between. You don't make it, you go back and do it 3 minutes later. Think about that. Where do they get that strength from? And you think like they're tired, you try to lift 200 pounds, you have to go back 3 minutes later and do it again. So,
they live on a different planet, Ben.
Well,
all you guys do.
But anyhow, that's it for today.
Okay, Ben, thanks a lot, man.